Hello, everybody, and welcome to the World Battle Days 2021, to the explanation of the new website. I would like to show you today the new website I have worked on during the past month. And if I have to share the monitor, so now you can see my monitor, and the website is here. So if you go on www.puzzlersparadise.com, you will come to this point, and first you will have to register, or you can log in also by Facebook or by Google. And in this case, I make the login now. After the registration, you can log in like everywhere, and the website is created so that if you are registered, you cannot see 100% of the website. You can see, it depends if you are a player, if you are a visitor, only a spectator, or if you are a player who would like to see rankings, or if you are a player who would like to see no rankings. So here I am now. This is my account. Hello, Dr. Simmisberger. You can see here on top the message, and you have here also where the message is. You have here a menu to your profile and so on. And on top you have here 2, 4, 6 topics in the menu. The home, this is the home page where we are now. Here you can see the last 5 members, the latest, excuse me, the latest 5 registered members. Here the latest explanation for the World Battle Days, and here you can see always some jigsaw puzzles from our sponsor. And here you have a menu, better visible, but these are the topics you can see also here. But for example, World Battle Days, here, if you want to play in the World Battle Days, here you can find everything about the World Battle Days 2021. If you would like to see everything about the World Battle Days, everything about all World Battle Days from 2013 to 2021, please go here to the rankings. Here you can see the activity, for example, of all players in 2013 and so on. But let's talk about one topic after another now. Block, you have here the block, puzzles for sale. Everybody from our players who would like to sell his jigsaw puzzles is able to sell here jigsaw puzzles. Here you can contact us or see news. And from the World Battle Days, if you click directly on the World Battle Days button here, you come to a similar menu, and here you can see better. You can imagine better what is it. And here you have only a listing of all points, and here you have it better visible. This is this and this is that. Okay. So, for example, if you would like to come to the main page of the World Battle Days, please go here to WPD 2021. This is also okay. So on top you have now here graphs. For example, until now 141 women registered to play in the World Battle Days, 26 men, 16 teams from 32 countries, here. And this is the countdown to start the World Battle Days. 68 days, 22 hours, so almost 69 days still until December 31. The Battle of Sexes. In the Battle of Sexes, you will see below also little small numbers later from 1 to 5. So the Battle of Sexes, here you have 0 over the women, and over the men also 0, because we are still at 0-0 now. And every 12 days we will have a cut. For example, from December 31, we have only some hours in this year, and then 12 days in January. Then we will see during these 12 days either the women or the men have the 0. If they have the 0 or the 1, it depends. All pieces assembled by women will be divided by the number of active playing, not registered playing, registered women, the active playing women. So if, for example, the player Beatriz Fuller from Brazil registers, here it counts 0. But as soon as Beatriz Fuller sends me her finished puzzle, she has 1. So 1 player is active, and the total number of assembled pieces will be divided by the total number of active women playing, and the same with men. So men are much less than women. We have 141 women and 26 men, so men would never have a chance, but by this way, of course, they have the same chance, and it always depends to the average number of pieces per person. Okay, so after 12 days, one will have here 1 to 0 or 0 to 1, and this will be visible later below the icon, below the person, this little person here, and this number will count again, and then you will see here 1, 0 or 2, 1, 2, 2, and so on. We will give 5 points, no? 5 by 12, 60 days, 12 days, 5 times 12 days. No? So we have 60 days from December 31 to February 28 until midday of March 1. Okay. So here you can see the total number of assembled pieces worldwide. Here you can see the total number of puzzles worldwide played, and here you can see the total number of jigsaw puzzle manufacturers friends we have seen during the 60 days. Here you can see the puzzle of the week. So if you like the jigsaw puzzle on Facebook, it does not count here. But if you like a jigsaw puzzle I upload for the players in the puzzle album here on the website, then you all can like the puzzles. And here we see in this green box here, we see always the most like jigsaw puzzle of this week, and this will change. Next week we will start again in another album, and here in the 2 transparent boxes you can see the latest uploaded puzzles, and if you click on them, you come directly to the album and you can watch all other puzzles also. So here the F for Facebook is, you can click on it, and you come directly to the place where we are playing, most of us are playing, because we have also players, they play directly on the website, So here you come to the group on Facebook, World Puzzle Days 2021. Visit players playing on Puzzles Paradise. You come to this place here. If you click on it, I click always with the right button on the mouse. Okay. So here we are now. This is the Siberian team and the 1001puzzle.com team. They are from Russia. The Siberian team decided they asked me to play directly on the website because they do not have Facebook. Okay, no problem. If you would like to participate also in the World Puzzle 2021 and you do not have Facebook, you can play also directly here on the website, and you will get also here a team. Or place depends if you are one player alone, no problem. We start here a third group. Here they can see once again the puzzle of the week, the current week, and if you finish a jigsaw puzzle, you can send me here the finished puzzle. So the finished puzzle will never be uploaded directly by the player. Since 2 years, the World Puzzle Days team, it's me, uploads the jigsaw puzzle for you. So you have to send me the data of the puzzle. So let's click on it. So hooray, my puzzle is done. Yeah, you sent me here the player's name, title of your puzzle, the artist of the puzzle. The artist is not necessary, but if you would like, if your artist is the painter Josephine Wall, for example, so write the Josephine Wall here in this field, please. Not here to the title of the puzzle, like some players did it always. Write it here. You have here the space. Here the brand, Ravensbrücker, Cobble-Hill, whatever. Pieces, just the pieces on the box, not 1008 and so on. So just 1000 pieces, and in most cases I know if these are 1008 or 999 and so on. Player's name on Facebook is only important if, for example, players with Chinese names, with Russian names, players where I cannot read the name, they are written in other character, or if you have another name on Facebook, for example, then you have here, for example, if these two names are not the same, I need here the player's name from Facebook so that I know, this is you, okay? Date of assembly, can choose here. For example, I finished the puzzle the day before yesterday, so okay, and I choose here the 21st of October. Not necessary, but you can do this. The puzzle will be in the same order as I get them. I will not put it on between the puzzles later from October 21. So here you can leave a message, whatever. If you feel you would like to tell me something about this puzzle. Some players write a description of the puzzle, for example. Some players write only thank you for the work, or hello, I wish you a nice day, whatever. You can write it here, okay? So here, the most important thing, many players forget to send me the photo at the end. Here, it is necessary here, without this point, it will not work. So here you send me the photo of your puzzle, and I'm not a robot, and submit, and you send it, okay? So then I get the puzzle by email, and I will add it to the table, and once a day I will do all this, and I think more or less on the early afternoon, here in Europe, in Central Europe, it will be updated. Okay. So what else? The current Meinistan album. If you would like to see the finished puzzle of this week, the current week, this runs. If we have no problem, it will run. One album will run for 1 week, so we will have 8 albums. The work puzzle days start on a Thursday. So we will have on Thursday only 12 hours. There is very less traffic on this day. Most people are celebrating New Year's Eve. So we will have 3 days and a half, and then the 7 days we will have first, I think so, we will have 10 days in the puzzle of the first 10 days in the first album. And then this is the second week, the second album, the third, the fourth, the fifth album until February 7, the sixth, the seventh, and the eighth album. Okay, so one puzzle album for 1 week. Okay, and the March 1, only 12 hours will be, but many puzzles, of course, because most players finish their puzzle in the last hours, and this day will be added also to the Meinistan album number 8. If there is no accident on Facebook, okay, because sometimes we have troubles on Facebook with puzzles, with albums that all puzzles are shuffled, mixed. Okay, so in this case, I am forced to start immediately a new album. Okay, so what else? Here you can look later all the finished puzzles. Okay, so this was now the main page of the World Puzzle Days, and now if you would like to find, for example, your personal album, every player gets a personal album. Most of you know this already. So it is always the same. Here in the surname, look, it changes from black to blue. These are links, and the link leads you directly. If you click on it, it leads you directly to your personal album on Facebook. This is the personal album, and Claudia Rosell from Argentina may upload here her finished, not the finished puzzles, all the photos of progress. No? So you can find your album easily, scrolling downwards. All these albums are in order, in alphabetical order. First from country, and second from surname, and then first name. So if I watch mine now, for example, Austria, Simmelsberger, they're also here, and I click on Simmelsberger. This happens sometimes, doesn't matter. Simmelsberger, and now I come directly to my album, and here I can photos. If you do not have this button here, this one, you are no member of the group World Puzzle Days 2021, then please send me beitreten, send me a request for membership, and I will add you, and later you have to have this button here. And if you do not have this button because you try to upload photos by your phone, this is the problem of the the Facebook app. So please use the browser of your iPhone, of your Android phone, whatever. If you use the browser, you will have this button. Yeah? But you have to be a member of the group, of course, because there are always players disturbing. They try to give us financial credit and personal private credit and all this shit we do not need in the group, and I can kick out these persons, and they are no longer able to upload photos and so on. Okay. So this was the next step. Have I been invited by a sponsor? People always disappear while I tell that who has won a free participation in the next year, for example. So if you did not read my message, I marked 100 winners. So if you didn't read it, you can click on this here, and you will see a table with all winners of free places from Cobble Hill. For example, Brazil, Alice Garua has won one place, and she may play for free thanks to Cobble Hill, to our sponsor. Thank you, Cobble Hill. At this point, thank you very much. Okay, so here we have the invited players. This is also to see here. If you click directly on this button, this point of the menu, you come also to the same table. So personal tables, we have players outside Facebook. These are the players, they have no Facebook and they play in these teams. Players playing in these groups may come to our place by this point, okay? Players outside Facebook. Personal cards, let's explain this at the end. Send your finished puzzle. Here, I told you, this is the point where you can send me your finished puzzle. Mine is done. You have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for 8 weeks, for 8 albums, and for every week we will have 1 album. Okay, so this current mine is done will go to this place, and here you will see later a yellow button, MID1 for mine is done 1. Okay, and the current mine is done will be here later and will lead you to this album, to the second album. So and so you can watch always all mine is done albums and like the puzzles, and so we will see at the end which puzzle of which player was the most liked jigsaw puzzle of all, and we will have around 4,500 jigsaw puzzles at the end. No? So all finished puzzles in a table. These are only examples now. The player, Dr. Simmetsberger, is me, and I put the table so that the lower number is below. So the latest jigsaw puzzles will be seen always above, because this table will be very, very long as time goes by. And so I thought it would be perhaps better so people do not have to scroll downwards. Okay, so and if you like, for example, this puzzle, I do not know now. Just click on it. I put a link in this. So you will see later every jigsaw puzzle, and this is the possibility how you can go directly to the puzzle. And if you say, wow, this is so beautiful, I would like this, yeah, you can set this puzzle as one of your favorites. And for example, you need here your personal card number. Mine, for example, is PC0095. And if you have PC 134, for example, you need this number. You can see this number easily in your personal card. I will show you. And here, in this field here, you enter, for example, for Neuschwanstein Castle, the number 1. Okay? And here, well, let's try it now, PC 0095, and then Einreichen, I have to translate this still, this is German, send it, submit, whatever. So many thanks, your favorite has been sent, and I will get it by an email, and within the next 24 hours you will see it on your personal card. And well, I show you now the personal card. This is practically this is the table. This will be a very long chain of many jigsaw puzzles we have finished, and here you can put your favorites. Send me your favorites, and the personal card number you see on the personal cards. So this is the personal card. You have here the buttons to go home on the first page, or directly to the World Battle Days 2021, to the World Battle Days menu. I show you, and the rankings menu. Yeah? And here you can go to chat, and you can chat with up to 50 players in one room, and I wish you a lot of fun in this chat room. Up to 50 players can enter. Okay, this is the chat, and the personal card here. First, you have to choose your player. For example, I said I am 0095. This is my name, and here on the left side I have PC 0095, and you can check whatever your name is. Emma Gonzalez, for example, Emma has 0551, and this number will be always the same also in the next year or in 2 years, whatever. Okay. So, and on the personal card, Emma Gonzalez can see everything about the World Battle List 2021, but according to her person. For example, if she would like to see how many puzzles have I played in 2017, she can see here 54,399. In 2018, she played 111,985 and was our number 1. In 2019, she played 96,230, was also number 1. And in 2020, she was number 2, and she played 110,682. In 2013, 14, 15, and 16, Emma did not play. She did not know about the World Battle Days still. Okay, so and here on 2021, she will see the current number of jigsaw battles she has played in the World Battle Days. So my level, this is her level. She is on level 18. The highest level is level 20. Personal record. This is her 111,985. She mastered this in 2018. And my puzzles is the current number of the current event. So these are the puzzles of only for 2020 from 2021. And this will start here. Counting and the pieces also. And here she will see to go for record. If she played 50,000 pieces, she will have here a number of 61,985. Okay. Here in the center, she will see if she reached a new personal record. Place in Hall of Fame. This is her personal record, and she has here the number 2. This means she has the second highest personal record of all players ever since 2013. The average pieces of puzzles. If Emma plays one puzzle of 1,000 pieces and another one of 1,500 pieces, she will have an average piece number of pieces of 1,250. And so players, there will be another table where you can see the players sorted not by the highest number of assembled pieces, but by the higher number of their average number of pieces per puzzle. So there, the players with bigger puzzles will be our number 1. The place by sizes. Currently, all players are on place number 1. Here also is in the 3rd row, and this is place number 1. This is the place where you are in the table of players by sizes. Here in the 3rd row, you have players in word puzzle 21. It counts only players they have sent me a jigsaw puzzle. So if you participate and the first day you send me a finished jigsaw puzzle, there will be a number. There will be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. And here it shows the place where Emma Gonzalez is in between all these players. If Emma is the player with the 3rd most number of pieces, she will have here the 3. The red field is for me if I have to contact you, if I have to tell you something, or for example, at the beginning you will see here also a message from me. The secret symbol is okay, I cannot tell you now because then it would no longer be secret. Okay, so you can read here what is the secret symbol on your personal card. Players in all word puzzle days, we have 1,237 players since 2013, and Emma is our number 1 in this table. Okay, here change in the most right column, change, for example, if somebody tops her, here she will see an arrow downwards and 1. So she has lost 1 place. My country, her country is Mexico. Players in my country, how many players are playing in Mexico in the World Battle Days 2021? My place in my country. So Emma is currently all players are on place 1. Here you will see always your current place in your country. In the right fields here, my puzzle since 2013. Emma has played 309 puzzles, 373,296 pieces, 54. This is the number of Mexican players they played since 2013. And between all these 54, Emma is number 1. So if we choose, for example, another Mexican player, Artugua is here. So Artugua is, for example, on place 12. He has also the 54 here, and but he is on place 12 with his activity. The countries in World Battle Days 2021 in the fifth row. Here you can see how many countries are participating, on which place is your country, how many pieces have been assembled in your country in the World Battle of 2021. Our country's record, Mexico has 283,747, the record, and here right beside it's the number they need still to top their own record, the Mexican record. Okay, so as they have 0, so these numbers are equal, of course. In the center, you can see later, as in Mexican, so hooray, you have and congratulations, you have reached a new country record. So here on top in the second line, you can see congratulations, you have reached a new personal record. The countries in all World Battle Days 55, so in all years 55 countries have participated, and Mexico is on place 8 between all these countries, with 974,636 pieces. So every player who registers is also asked to give a guess. You do not have to tell me like the years before, I think we will assemble 4,300,000 pieces and so on. I ask you for the average number of pieces. So for example, you tell me 14,381. 14,381, and later it does not matter how many players will register still after your guess. So in the years before, we could not count these players because this would have been unfair. So you can tell me your guess, 14,381, and if there are playing later 100 players, your guess will be 14,000. What did I say? 14,381. 1,438,100 pieces. So okay, so with 100 players, your guess multiplied by the number of players. So this is, and it's always the same, and then we will look the number here we played. You will see the total number of pieces we will have assembled worldwide, and distance to your guess. So if somebody has, for example, after this 1,400,000, so this will count here downwards. Huh? Current best guess, which player has currently the best guess, is the closest one, and what is the distance to his guess. In this number, my guess and distance to guess will jump up and down, down not, but always it will jump. It will be higher and higher every day, because every day we will have more and more active players. But after a certain number of weeks, all players have sent me at least one jigsaw puzzle, and this number will stand still later. Okay, so if there are no new players, this number will stand still or almost still. Okay, so but at the beginning it will jump, of course, to some million pieces. So then we have fun group 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see the pieces, the pieces per player and the place. So we will see how many pieces here below. You will see how many pieces have been assembled in this fun group, in the fun group number 1, and what is the place this fun group has. Okay, it is on place 1 or 2 and so on. Huh? And right beside you have pieces per player. So for example, your fun group let's have a look. My fun group number 1 is puzzling together, and perhaps there are 50 players in puzzling together playing. So the pieces per player will be the number of the total number divided by the number of players. So fun groups with only 3 or 7 players have also a chance against the bigger fun groups with so many players. Then you have my puzzles. I have played the left table. Here you can see all your jigsaw puzzles, because if you go to the table, if you go to this table, you will have all finished puzzles of all players. But if you go to this table, you will see only your finished puzzles. Okay, so if you miss a puzzle, if you believe that I did not count your 7th puzzle, for example, you can have a look here. Aber it is here. Okay, so or why do I have 1008 pieces? Because I know that your puzzle from Ravensburger has not really 1000, it has 1008. So if you believe, why do I have 3024? It's not possible, I have 3000. So you can look here why you have 1008 per puzzle. Depends always to the brand you are playing. And on the right side, you have favorites. You can see here, for example, Dog's Party. Here in the title, you see also from black to blue, the change. It is there is a link. If I click on it now, this is only an example, but you would be led to the jigsaw puzzle. Okay. So here you can see all the puzzles you told to yourself. I do not want to forget this puzzle. This puzzle is so very amazing. I would like to store it. So all you need is this number at the left above, PC 0095 in my case. For example, Eliseo Negro from Italy, he has the number PC 0463. And this number you can write down on your desk, so that you have the number always. You do not need to look later on the personal card. And below this table, you have store a favorite. If you would like to send me a new favorite, for example, you want Donald Duck, this puzzle as your favorite, you write here the number I showed you now, and here the number from the left end of the table. So the number 2 in this case. Donald Duck has the number 2, Neuschwanstein-Kassel has the number 1. There will be the numbers from 1 to 4,500, whatever. Now, how many? It depends to how many puzzles we will assemble. Most popular brands. On this page, you can see all brands. Not all brands, but the 100 most popular brands, because this table would be very, very long. Around 300 brands, more or less, and I decided to show only the 100 most liked jigsaw puzzles brands. And here you can choose, for example, if you would like to see Cobble Hill, I choose Cobble Hill. And now it shows Cobble Hill is on place 1. Change from 20 to 21. They bettered their place by 7 places. Okay, so here you have the arrow upwards. This means 7 places better, because currently on the left hand you see all brands are on place 1. and Cobble Hill ended in the World Battle 2020 on place 8. So they can see, for example, if somebody from Cobble Hill would like to know, they can see, okay, wow, we are better than last year, and so on. Cobble Hill, and then how many puzzles we have seen from Cobble Hill currently up until now, and how many pieces. Yeah, and here the place 13 to 21 is the total place if we count all World Battle days together to a extremely high number of 80 million pieces or something like this from all World Battle days together. And there, Cobble Hill is on the fantastic place 12. Yeah, and here you can choose all brands. For example, Piatnik from Austria. Piatnik finished on place 36 last year. They would be 35 places better currently, 35 places better than last year, and they are on place 31 after 8 years of World Battle days. Okay, so this is the most popular brands. Here you can see the levels. On the right side, you have all 20 levels, and you can see also the number of pieces you need to reach the next higher level. For example, let's take Asia Keeping. Asia Keeping is on level 6 from Poland. Her average number is 17,700, but this does not mean she is not she has not played 7,700 every year. This is a calculation. We've taken the 3 best results of Asia divided by 3. So one player has to play for at least 3 times. For example, let's take Erika Duika. Erika Duika would have to be on place 1 normally, but she is not, because Erika has played only 1 time until now, but she has played 138,000 pieces. So if she would never more play in the World Battle days, she would be never more to beat from another player. So we need the first 3, the best 3 results, and as Erika has only 1 result until now, her result is divided by 3, so she has 46,170. If she makes the same now in 2021, she will have 278,000, and this divided, and so she will have already 92, more or less 92,000 pieces, and she will be on completely better. She will be on level 17, and if she masters the same result, the incredible result of 130,000 pieces 3 times, she is on level 20. So, and here you have in the left table, you have all players sorted by their level and also by their average number of pieces from high to low. So Emma Gonzalez, for example, is our player with the highest average number of pieces with 106,299. But as I say, only the best 3 results. Yeah? It is not the same number as you have in the personal card. So that's why I underline this. What else we have? Invited players. I explained all prices. Here you will see, this is only an example now, and here you will see all prizes we will have to raffle at the end of the World Battle Days, and also the winners. Here you can read about the rules of the World Battle Days. Here you can register. I would like to participate also. First and surname, country, city, gender, number of players. This is only for teams. For example, if you play with your daughter or with your son, you can write here in 2. Personal goal. For example, you write here 15,201, and later it will be multiplied by the number of players. Guess how many pieces? No, this is guess how many pieces. Here you can send me the guess, and this number will be multiplied later by the number of players. And the personal goal is, for example, if you say I would like to master 25,000 pieces in these 60 days, you can set here the personal goal. And later you will see here in 2, 4, in the 6th row, my personal goal, and I still need such a lot of pieces, and here you can see if you reached your goal. Okay, this goes all full automatically. You do not have to calculate later. Number of players, personal goal, your name on Facebook. Here you tell me your name on Facebook, please. If the name is not the same as you register here. If you register here as Arturo Guar, and on Facebook your name is only Arthur, for example. So I do not know, hey, this is the Arthur, this is this player. So I need to know this, okay? I would like to be blocked from rankings, please. If you click here, I would like to be blocked from rankings. You will not have access to rankings. This is because some players say rankings set me under pressure. I feel pressure. I would have to master more and more, and I do not want this pressure. So click here. I play just for fun, and I will give you in a certain group of website players. They do not have access to ranking pages. If there's no sponsor for your entry, so we will have no sponsor. It seems that we will not have more sponsor. The 100 players from Cobble Hill are given already, and if you do not want to play without a sponsor, you can register and tell me this here. And by this way, I know, okay, we do not want to play without a sponsor. And if we do not have a sponsor until December of this year, I will delete easily simply your registration, and I do not want to ask you for money. Okay, so there would be an entry fee to pay. So yes or no? No? Yes, please remind me. I would like to play anyway, also without a sponsor. And no, in this case, please delete my registration. Your email so that I can contact you. So please do not send me an email that doesn't work. Okay. And here you can choose fun groups from 1 to 4. Here you see all fun groups. I see right now that this table is still searching the fun groups in another collection. I will correct this today. So here on the right side, you have all fun groups, and you can see, okay, this fun group from this player, from this founder. I would like to play for this fun group, and here you can tell me 1 to 4 fun groups. With my registration, I agree with the rules of the World Battle 2021, so that you agree with the rules, and I agree with the processing. So if I take your photo of the finished puzzle and so on, and also your name, so that you agree with this, that you will be seen on videos about videos from weekly the weekly most beautiful jigsaw puzzles and so on. So they will be written later, played by this player from this country. Not the city, only the country. So, okay, anything else you would like to say, you can tell me here, and I'm not a robot, and submit. Okay, this is the registration. If you would like to know how much is the entry fee of the World Battle Days 2021, you can watch here. You have all countries here, and below the table you have to switch, to flip from one page to another. For example, if somebody from Cyprus would like to play 12 euros per individual player and 20 euros per group, if you would like to play with your friend or with your partner, with your husband, or with your daughter, and so on. Okay, so then you can play together for 20 instead of 24. Okay, this is the payment. All you need before start. World Battle Days home office, so only you can watch sometimes World Battle Days home office. I am online and you can watch me working on the website. This is almost over now. So, and here we have World Battle Days rankings. Here you will see the same menu like here, only to here. So by this way you can find the pages easier. And players rankings. Here you can see all players on the ranking. For example, the player with the most assembled pieces will be here on place number 1. If I would like to know now on which place I am, I choose my name, and in the small table on top, I see, I'm on place 1, I am on level 5, I am from Austria. So just okay, just an information, so other players can imagine also where is this player from. Okay, so I played until now 0 puzzles, 0 pieces. My personal record is 17,537, and if I would like to beat my personal record, I have still 70,537 pieces to go. Okay, so this is my information for me here. And later, if I would like to see who is in front of me, which player is in front of me, which player is short behind me, I can. Now the place number 1 does not tell a lot because all are on place 1. Huh? But later there will be only 1 or 2 or 3 players at the most on the same place. And if I am on place number 37, I'm sure there will be only one or perhaps another one beside me on the same place, and I can find myself easily here, watching out for the number 37. Okay. So jump to the teams table with this button here on the right side above. Jump to the teams table. I jump downwards. There is another table, and here you can see only all teams. If you play with your daughter, for example, 2 players are able to assemble more pieces than 1 player. So teams are never in the same table like the single players. They are in an own table. And here we have all teams now. They have registered until now. And here you have to know that the pieces will be calculated, your assembled pieces divided by the number of players. So if you play with your husband and your child, you are 3 players, and if you assemble 3,000 pieces, you will have here in this table 1,000 because the 3,000 will be divided by 3. Okay. So if another team has 2 players, they have the same chance you have. Okay. So you in your country, here you can see on which place am I in my country. So you in your country, here I choose not the player's name, I will choose the country. For example, for me, Austria. And I see Claudia Stöttinger from Wales has registered. My name and Vorstadt Weibandmann is a team. These 3 players have registered until now from Austria. And I can see here the puzzles and the pieces, and later also the place where I am in my country in the World Battle is 2021. And on the right side, I see a table from all World Battle days from 2013 to 21, but only so that the table is clearer, only the players from this year. So, for example, after 8 years, I am on place 1 with 80,617 pieces, 52 puzzles, and Vorstadt Weibandmann is on place 6, and Claudia Stöttinger is on place 10. So she cannot see who is on place 9. It is not important. This is a player who played perhaps 3 or 4 years ago, and did never more play in the World Battle days. And now she will see when she has more pieces than the player on place 9. She will see here the 9. And the other player is on place 10. So the only one important players are here the currently playing players. Okay. So fun groups, and so for example, in Turkey you would have here a table of 190 players. So if you have to look and search yourself, this would be tiring. So I created it so that it is easily for everybody to find himself. Fun groups and sponsor ranking. Here you will see all fun groups, the founder of the fun group, and how many players do they have playing for them for this group, and how many pieces they have assembled until now. And here the place, La Bandita Puzzle is on place 1, like always, all on place 1. So if they would like to see the same table but sorted by pieces per player, so as I told you, some fun groups have 50 players, the other fun group has only 12 players. Of course, the 50 players assemble much more than 12 players. Here it will be divided by the number of players, and then you can see if this fun group is still on place 1 or not. And below you have sponsor ranking. Every sponsor has 100 players, and because Cobble Hill invites every year 100 players, for example, and every sponsor has to invite 100 players, and so 100 players can play for free. And Cobble Hill plays for the 3rd time this year, and they have a record of 1,166,421. Cashback World has the record with 1,226,000 pieces. And so now Cobble Hill will try it again. The 100 invited players will play, and all their pieces will be added up to an account of Cobble Hill 2021. And you will see here the change and the prediction on the right side. Here the computer will calculate if the players play by the same activity until the last day. They will reach more or less a certain number of pieces, and this number you will see here, so you can see if they are on course straight to a new record. Okay, and jump to the sponsors ranking. This is because the upper two tables will grow as time goes by. They will be longer, and so at the end you will have here the button to jump downwards. Oh, I need one. Hall of Fame. In the Hall of Fame, you can see all personal records from all players and also from all teams. For example, if I would like to know my personal record, I pick up the Goethe-Simitzberger. So my personal record is the record, the 177 best record. So 176 players had a better record. My personal record is 70,537 from the year 2020. If I'm interested in this, when did I master this, I can see it here, and how many pieces I still have to go to better my record. Okay. Jump to the teams table below. You can see the teams table, and also these tables here will grow and grow with every active player. So this will be every day longer and longer. And to jump downwards to the teams table, you can click on this button. And here you see later the same, but only for the teams. Players' activity since 2030. Here you have all the activity of the players in 8 years. Now it's the 9th year already. Now 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 21 is the 9th edition already from the World of Baseball. And for example, I choose, it doesn't work. Okay, have to correct this. And here below, it's the same. You choose your name here, and in the first table above, it's only one line, and you see only your activity, your entire activity of 9 years World Battle Base, and for example, the place also, and here you see, for example, Justina Sokolovska is on place number 8. Place number 7 and 9 are invisible because these are players, they perhaps will not play this year, or they still have not registered. So if they register, they are also in, okay? So you can see here only, for example, until now, 184 players have registered. So you can see in this table currently 184 players and teams altogether. Huh? So, and no more. So it is more, so it is clearer to check the table. Because on the other side, on the other hand, if I watch here, if I show here all players from 9 years, we would have 1,700, almost 1,800 players. No? And most of them are on the last place, 1,237. So this doesn't work now. This is interesting. I will check this. Oh, I can do it up now. But well, if I do your counted bundle for the same players activity this year. Yes, here we will check. I will correct it later. And this will take make the video still longer now. So most popular brands since 2013. the same like the other point here, most popular brands, but here you can see all brands we have seen. Königsbattle, for example, we have seen since 9 years World Battle Days. And for example, Königsbattle is on place 61. Here you can see if the place is better. It's getting better during the World Battle 2021 or worse. And puzzles, we have seen 41 puzzles of 41,500 pieces. It means that almost every Königsbattle has 1,000 pieces. In the World Battle Days 2019, we have seen 45 puzzles, and in 2020 we have seen 37 puzzles, and in 2021 we have seen 1. This is fictive now. I only make this to see something, but of course they are no. So I told you now, this is not correct. In the World Battle List 2019, they were on place 45. World Battle List 2020, they were on place 37. And in the World Battle List 2021, they are, like all brands, on place 1 still. Okay, and here you can see all brands. And also here, only the 200 most popular brands, because the table would be too long. So, for example, if I watch now Königsbattle, I can go directly to 61. 61 is Königsbattle. So if I would like to know which brand is before or behind Königsbattle, so Game Office is before and Waddington's is behind, and also the number of pieces. So, okay, and if here is a number, for example, Jumbo we have seen in every year from KS games from Turkey. For example, in the year 2014, we have not seen any jigsaw puzzle of them. They have not participated. Okay. Players by sizes. Here you can see a table of all players, and they are sorted by sizes. So if you play, for example, only jigsaw puzzles of 3,000 pieces, you will be here on place number 1 or almost on place number 1, because you will have an average number of pieces very high, 3,000 or more or less, around this depends. And most players do only 1,000 pieces puzzles, so they will never have an average number of 3,000 pieces. Okay, and here on first place will be the player with the biggest puzzles. So because these players have no chance, they cannot assemble as many pieces as other players, because for 1,000 pieces puzzles will be assembled much sooner, much quicker than one 4,000 pieces puzzle. It is more difficult. So these players have here the other table, and here they have their chance to be number 1. Okay. Countries ranking. Here we have a ranking of all countries. For example, can you close this? For example, all countries are on place number 1, like everywhere. Country Argentina. So they are sorted now, in this case by in alphabetical order. 9 players have registered, 8 women, 1 man, no teams. And here you can see the active players. And the women, men, and teams These numbers here will be later not the registered players like now, it will be the active players. And the column with registrations I will delete during the event. Okay, so here you can see all the number of active players. Here you can see the number of all puzzles we have seen in Argentina, and here you can see the number of pieces we have seen from Argentina. The record in year to go to beat the record and the place ever. So, for example, now they are on place 1, but on the table of all years, Argentina is on place 10. Austria is on place 17, for example. Okay, and here you can switch and go to the other 3 pages more and see all countries. The countries' records, for example, on the left side you have Russia with the highest record. They have assembled almost 1 million pieces in the year 2016. And in the center you will see the small table. Only with the countries they reached a new countries record. And on the right side you have a table with all countries and their highest number of players. For example, in Turkey we had 139 players in the year 2016. This is their record of most players. And on the left side, the record of most pieces. Countries record holders. So if you would like to know in my country who has the record in my country. So I can see, okay, in my country, Connie Dami-Grazer from Vienna in Austria has the country's record. So she is the number 1, the record holder in my country with 21,618 pieces in 60 days. And she mastered this in the year 2019. And here on the right side, the Unbreakables. This is a team. This was a team of 2 men from the year 2016, and they have assembled 1,500. They in reality have assembled 3,000 pieces, but these were 2 men, and 3,000 divided by 2 is 1,500. So, okay. These are the record holders from all countries. Here you can watch all countries. And below, the countries ranking and activity in all years together. So in this case, Russia is on place number 1. They had in all years together 241 players. And these 241 players assembled 3,026,795 pieces. If they are interested in all the years, how many pieces we have assembled in 2014, 81,030. So, and they can watch this here, and here on the right side, also the pieces for 2021. But you can see this also, this the current number you can see also on the personal card. Yeah. Okay. What more? What else? City rankings. For example, if you would like to know in which city we see most activity, then you have here a table of all cities. For example, my city where I play is Ohlsdorf in Austria. My city is on place 19, Ohlsdorf, Austria, and here I can see how many players are playing in Ohlsdorf. One has registered how many puzzles and how many pieces. Okay, so here you have all cities. Okay, and this was everything about the World Battle Days. Besides this, I offer a blog. If you would like to write blogs, please contact me. I have posted here, for example, the history of jigsaw puzzles, one piece after another, and this is very interesting, really very interesting about the history of jigsaw puzzles. How to install a giant puzzle on your wall. This is my video I have made many years ago when I assembled the 33,600 pieces wildlife. Here you can see a video about how I installed it in the wall. Okay, and as time goes by, I will have also more time to write more blogs. The club is the chat for 50 players, for up to 50 players. Okay, you have to enter as as a member of the website. So if you have no login, you cannot enter this chat. And well, here you will you have on the left side all players. They are currently in the room. And below you can write messages and room Juliet. It is called room Juliet because our friend Juliet K paid this room. Many thanks to Juliet. Many thanks to you, Juliet. So it was really generous, really great that you paid this room. And everybody who would like, if you would like to know, if you would like to have a room only for your players, for example, to write in Spanish language, to write in Russian or Chinese language, it is possible, but we would need another room. And if you would like to have one, and you would like to donate one room, please contact me, and there's no problem. Okay, so this was the club. And challenges. Arena Battle is okay. This has nothing to do now with the World Battle Days. So here, my tube. This is like YouTube. You can show all your puzzle videos there. But I wanted to explain the points of our Battle Days today. Okay. So I hope you have now all questions replied, and about the World Battle, about the website, where can I find everything, and if you would like to know something more, please write below the video, Facebook or here in the forum, and I will try to explain everything. 1 hour, 23 minutes. Nobody will watch this video. Well, imagine if you should read all this. So it was better to explain it by video. Okay, so thank you very much for watching all this, if you did it. And yeah, I hope it explained everything for you. Okay, so ciao, bye bye.